Ladies and skanks, gentlemen and scumbags, welcome to the one and only Rebar Show. You know you're white because you're here with our host, JP Fingers.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Thank you. It's your boy here, JP Fingers, and I'm in the one and only Rebar, and we are joined by the co-host, El Fumador Loco, the champ. What's going on?
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know.
I do know. We are joined. All right, we are joined by a very special guest. Happens to be probably one of the hottest sponsors right now of the show. We are joined by Sir Louis Cigars. What's going on, Hunter?
What's going on, JP? Thank you for having me, man. It's been too long. I know we've been trying to get this episode set up for a little while, so I'm happy to be here, man. Thank you.
Man, happy to always have you here. Happy to say your name on my show every episode. Very happy.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Rebar Show, and that's brought to you by United Cigars. My friends, my family, people that aren't my friends, the skanks, what'd you call the guys?
Scumbags.
The scumbags. You guys got to start living united and smoking united. Go to your local retailer, walk in there. If they have United Cigars, buy them. Thank me later. If they don't have them, you demand they get that in. If they still don't want to get that in, you hit up UnitedCigarGroup.com, and there's a list of all the online local retailers that will get United Cigars to your doorstep. Live united, smoke united. Life gets a lot easier when you start living united. All right, we're in the Rebar. Champ, you want to hit us with the disclaimer?
The disclaimer is this. More than likely, you're not going to agree with something that we say. So if you don't, you can go ahead and shove it right up your cock hole because we don't care.
And it's not affiliated with any sponsors of the show.
And that also.
And that too. All right. So let's talk. Champ, what's new? What's good? What's popping?
Well, I mean, I don't know who knows, but I'm currently finding myself on the unemployment line temporarily because of a little shaky ground that happens. It turns out that your boy can't shoot a fucking 9mm from 15 or 25 yards very well. So we're working on it. We're going to get my eyes fixed. I'm working with a guy. I don't know.
All you had to say was you were finding yourself.
I like to be honest here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Let me tell you something. I'm good at a lot of stuff. Okay, you can't be great at everything. Actually, I'm good at everything except that. How about that?
That's it, right? Like you're, 99% solid, but then that one thing, or it's like, shit.
I am the world's greatest co-host. That's a fact.
Boom.
I am the world's greatest fired cigar rep. That's a fact. Boom. I was the best at my job, best lay. I've got the best button-down shirt to the navel. Robert Caldwell, eat your fucking heart out.
That's it. Suck it, Robert Caldwell.
Yeah. I got to unbutton mine a little bit more actually now.
I'm to be honest.
Yeah, let that taco be.
I gotta get the gold chain out too.
All right.
JP, your pendant kills mine, but
I was like, I wanted to wear it. And I was like, no, I don't want to wear it. I didn't feel like going back in the house. All right. I ask every reoccurring guest this. And I mean, it never means anything. And usually they're doing worse off. All right. Sir Louis Cigars, Hunter, how has your life changed since you've been on the show?
Selling a lot more cigars.
That's the first positive thing somebody's ever said.
Yeah. It's a lot more cigars, a lot less golf, which sucks. A lot less spare time, which also sucks. but I'm having a fucking blast, man. I really am. Yeah, I can't say anything bad. I really. Um, yeah, no, man. COVID's been good for my business, for this business, and my other business. I own a construction company. It's been off the charts for that. I hate saying it because there's a lot of people hurting right now. But for some people, we got lucky. You know, I mean,
That's it, man. You put yourself in those situations.
yeah, I guess so.
That's it, right? All right. So that's the first positive thing somebody's actually ever said about.
Good. I like being positive.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Let's get things rolling now. We'll get things going. All right, let's talk about what we're smoking, what we're drinking, and that's brought to you by Luxury Cigar Club. When you're looking for the best monthly cigar club subscription, go with what's in the name, and that's luxury. LuxuryCigarClub.com. Use promo code REBAR. Get your cigars right to your doorstep once a month. All right. Hunter, what are you smoking? What are you drinking?
So I'm smoking this new release by Sinistro, The Butcher. It's absolutely delicious. I probably should have did my homework. I forgot what it's made of, but it's made of tobacco.
Tobacco and a wrapper on it.
Hey, is there an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper on it?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it is.
I'm sure it is.
It's a fabulous cigar. We just got them in. God, the days, I'm working 7 days a week, so I don't fucking know what day it is anymore. But we got them in recently, within the last 5 days.
There can't be many left.
Yeah, there's not too many left. I still have some. If anybody watching the video needs these, let me know. I have open. These come in 10 packs. I do have a couple open 10 packs for people that don't want to commit to 10 cigars without trying it. But this cigar, honestly, I don't think you're gonna love it. I think this is the 4th or 5th one I smoked. I might smoke another one after I'm done with this. It transitions a lot. It has a lot of transition, which is what I like that in a cigar. So anyway, that's what I'm smoking, and I'm drinking a little bit a little scotch tonight. So last time I was drinking the clear liquids, but I'm really a scotch guy. This is the Highland Park Dark Origins, which I think used to be their I don't remember the name of it. There was one that they paired with cigars, and I think it was this blend, and they changed the name of it. Somebody out there probably knows.
I was just telling the champ, I'm like, the only other guy I've ever seen drink the clear. I'm like, is Hunter. I'm like, last episode he did, I'm like, he was just drinking like Grey Goose with a splash of water.
Yeah.
I can't.
Grey Goose, fantastic.
All right, champ, what are you smoking? What are you drinking?
Well, I am smoking a San Latano Requiem Habano. Actually, last week had an entire box of these gifted to me by my best friend who works as a tobacconist. After whatever happened, as a here you go, buddy. And in his honor, Rebar, generally I'm, drinking bourbon.
Yep.
But tonight I'm actually going with the clear one. And in his honor, I'm drinking a Tito's on the rocks.
There you go.
That's it. Tito's on the rocks. I'd be puking right about now. A, because of the taste. B, because I drink it so fast. Because of the taste, I just end up drunk. And my body just smells of like nail polish remover. It's a weird thing. All right, what am I smoking? What am I drinking? This guy over here has chose to swing that big boutique dick around of his, and I am smoking. Right. I'm smoking the Patina, Connecticut, and everybody knows I've talked shit on a lot of Connecticut's. I'm about a half inch in. We're gonna do what's a JP's mouth when we get to this, and I'll be honest with you guys. So we'll do that. I am drinking Pink Whitney mixed with the red, white, and blue Smirnoff. It basically just tastes like blueberry pink lemonade juice. It's vodka based. It got me into a lot of trouble last night, so I'm just finishing the rest of the bottle now. But yeah, I mean, I like this shit. It's just super sweet. Like I woke up with a good hangover today for like the first 2 hours of my day.
I bet.
By noon, I was golden. Seriously, by noon, I was just like, oh man, like I'm feeling fucking great now. I'll stand on the floor with all the guys while they're working. I just shoot the shit with them. And they're like, fuck, it's just pouring out of you. They're like, look at it. They're like, dude, you just stood here and you're starting to sweat. And I was like, boys, fucking tied one on last night till 12:30. And I'm like, I think I got up at 7. Shit. I mean, that's actually a lot of sleep, I guess. But I tied one on. I taught the wife was sleeping in the basement because I was snoring so hard. You ever get that? You get too drunk and you pass out and you know you're snoring? That was me.
Oh, I love that. That's the best sleep. I always tell my wife when she wakes me up when I'm snoring, I'm like, that's the best sleep I have. If I'm snoring that loud, I'm sleeping the best.
That's it, man. That's it.
When she wakes me up.
She's like hitting me. She's like, "You're snoring." And I'm like, "I know, I'm drunk." Like, like just be thankful I'm still getting air in. That's it. That's it. All right, Hunter, what's your favorite number?
My favorite number, 69.
Oh, boom. Champ, what's your favorite number?
54.
All right, 54. Is that like you owe somebody a favor after?
54 was my number when I played football in high school.
All right, there we go. So we got 54 and 69. I'm not going to keep too many things actually, I'm probably not going to keep anything at 54% humidity. But you know what I do like? Not 54, but 69. When it comes to 69, I'm a big fan of the 69 with my cigars. I guess with my love life. I don't know. But mostly my cigars. Mostly my cigars. You guys got to hit up humasmart.com. Look at this sweet travel case I got. You know what? I keep the Humasmart packs in there. Boom. My cigars in this. I can't complain at all, man. My cigars are fresh. They're good. Boom. They last forever. And it's just such a simple method. Little chip. When it's blue, it's bad. When it's red, you're good. I think the last pack I had honestly lasted like 6 months. So, Humasmart.com. Use promo code REBAR. Take care of your cigars. Take care of yourself.
Boom. Conolingus.
There it is. Conolingus. Conolingus with the 69 Ingus. All right, Hunter. Give us a little rundown. How's the summer been? What have you been doing besides work?
Oh, fuck. Well, we do our Nantucket trip every July, so I was in Nantucket for a couple weeks. I did my first Instagram live videos there. I'm not a tech guy, as you know, when we were trying to set up this thing tonight. So I started doing live videos. We love Nantucket. We've been going there for 18 years. It's a great spot. Bring the wife, the kids, the dogs. Louie comes. We got another Frenchie, Bluechie, who's amazing. Yes, yeah. She's a little girl. She's so cute. She kicked Louie's ass. She fucking hangs on his jowls, and he just sits there and takes it. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like 4 times her size, and she just beats his ass all day. So we brought the 2 dogs, and yeah, man, it was a great time, and we love it. We love the island. It's a great break from life, and other than that, man, just been slinging cigars left and right. Got so much new stuff every day coming in. We've got 5 store exclusives. We've got 2 with Room 101. I can't talk about those. I've got 2 with Lost and Found that'll be here very soon. I'm still waiting on some graphics on those. And I've got 1 with Paul Stulak. We're doing
Canada. Shout out to Canada.
Yeah, Paul's my man. I love Paul. We're doing a no dress code store exclusive, a Perfecto shape.
That's amazing.
For us. So that's going to be just fucking crazy. Paul and I are actually in talks of maybe doing something. I don't want to let too much cat out of the bag, but we might do something together in Canada. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully be able to get boutique cigars in Canadians' hands a lot easier, but I don't want to jinx.
So the craziest thing, Paul Stulak's been around forever.
Yeah.
Forever, right? Always a Canadian company. Probably 95 of his cigar sales when he was first around was in Canada.
Wow.
I would walk into any cigar shop in Canada, and we've never seen cigars like this, right? The bands were so different. And honestly, I probably smoked Paul Stulak cigars for probably like 3 years straight. And you see it like, it's like, no, nobody's smoking this. Nobody's smoking this. And then they sort of like didn't disappear, but they faded to the back for a little bit. And then boom, now they're back and everybody. And I'm seeing stuff now where it's like, man, I remember smoking that like 6, 7, 8 years ago, and it's crazy to see that you know I guess they've lasted the test of time. Yeah.
I mean, he's got, you know, he's definitely got some people that like his stuff here in the U.S. and some retailers like myself that love his stuff. He's coming out with his new line. Should be literally any day. I think might even have dropped in the U.S. I'm not sure. I am going to be getting first dibs on some of those. It's called The New Beginning. It's a Spanish name I'll never remember, but it basically means the new beginning. And that was, if you ever had any of the test blends that he had surfacing for a little while, the number 25, number 26. And I think the number 25 is the one that's coming out with the new beginning. And I think he's going to roll out the other one too. So I believe it's coming out in a Toro first. And then he's going to roll out some more sizes. But yeah, that cigar is amazing. The test blend is fucking insane. So
That's dope.
yeah.
I mean, it's crazy for, I guess, a boutique cigar company to last that long, let alone still stay boutique.
Right.
Like that's.
Well, I think he's done a good job of keeping it at certain stores. I think, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's very limited. Very limited.
It is. Yep. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super excited to work with all them. I just started working with Matt Booth at Room 101. He's been great. A lot of phone conversations, and actually going to be doing a sampler. I actually have it ready to go. I'll probably post it tonight on Instagram. We're going to do a Room 101 sampler that gives you one of everything of his core line, and I think I'm going to throw a Death Bucket in there too.
That's solid. That's solid. Oh, you gotta let me, when the border opens up, let me plan something with Booth to go down there. Because he wants to come here, he wants to hang out here, do a couple episodes. So I mean, if I can go on the road with him for a little bit,
oh man, that would be crazy. That would be an event. I'd fucking pay to see that.
it's. I mean, I really
you need pay per view. Pay per view, man. That's it.
That's it. We I've been talking to him usually like every other day. We talk on the phone for like an hour, and I pitched this idea. We were talking about masks, right? Because you got to wear masks everywhere, and I was like. I'm like, dude, on my mask, I would just have no safe word. And he's like, dude, yeah. And he's into it. And so we kept talking about the mask. But that I've been prank calling him a lot. And he knows it's me every time. No matter where I switch my phone number to, he knows it's me every time.
That's awesome.
But yeah, you know what? Room 101 has stood the test of time as well, right?
Oh, absolutely, man. His stuff is fantastic.
I mean, except for that little bit of time he dipped out.
Right.
Yeah, I would say
I can understand. I got it.
I want to say it was like not dipped out, but like he was rogue. Like rogue. Like just like, but you know what though? He's got that like the crazy jewelry stuff. I remember.
Yes, stuff is crazy, man.
So he calls me the other day, and I'm sitting at the dining room table with the wife. She's like, she saw his ID popped up, right? And it's like a big ring with his jewelry. She's like, who's that calling you? And she's a big food show person, like all the food shows. She loves Guy Fieri. Oh, that thing is beautiful. So
I figured since we're talking about him, I have this one's going out to a customer sitting on the couch there. So I figured
let's see that. Yeah, that thing is that's insane.
It's fucking huge too. I mean, I put my whole hand in there.
Wow. Holy shit. That thing, that's gorgeous.
I mean, the quality on it is second to none.
That's it.
I was able to get a handful of these from Matt, and they are expensive. That's the only downside, but I kept one for myself.
I mean, look at them though. It's a piece of art, right?
No, it really is. I'm gonna actually do a video of Louis. That's his new dog bowl. Is this thing?
Yeah.
Do a video.
That's awesome. So yeah, she's like, "Who's that calling you?" And I was like, "It's Matt Booth." And she's like, "I don't know, no fucking idea who that is." So I answer. Right. We start talking, and I look at her and I was like, "You know all the stuff Guy Fieri wears?" She's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "This guy does it for him." She's like, "You're unreal." And I was like, "For real? Like seriously?" She's like, "Unreal." She's like, "How do you know? How do you know these people?" I'm like, "Cigars. Like that's it. Cigars." She's like, "That's crazy." I go, "Put on the food show," and I go, "I'll show you probably half of the stuff he wears." I go, "That bracelet, that's him." I go, "That shirt, that's him."
That's crazy. She's
like, that's crazy, and I was just like, I don't know. I'm like, he calls me every other day. We call each other every other day, and we just fucking talk and shoot the shit. Like, I think his mind and my mind are almost like identical. Like, where we're out there, but we're not out there, but we're pretty far out there.
Okay, so I'll be the first to admit, for a long time, I had a lot of hate in my heart for Guy Fieri, right? So when I got into my late,
I fucking hated this guy. I hated his soul patch. I hated his fucking hair. I hated his shirt. Like I hated the flamed shirts.
When I my late 30s, I'm like, I gotta let go of some of this hate in my heart because it's eating me alive. And the first person I have to start to learn to love is Guy Fieri. So I started watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and I started watching that fucking supermarket fucking game show he does. I don't know.
It's not that you were learning to not hate him. You just never taken a trip to Flavortown.
But that's what I was about to say. Then all of a sudden, I'm feeling it. And I'm like, fuck, am I living in Flavortown? Is that what's happening right now?
I probably would never get a soul patch, but
I think it's one of those weird things. Like, do you remember in like the late '90s, Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
Like everybody shit on Keanu Reeves, and now it's like Keanu Reeves can do no wrong. I think it's going to come back around with Guy Fieri.
100%. That guy, the guy dresses every day like somebody built him in a video game.
Yeah.
Like, and everybody loves him, and like he knows food, he knows everybody. Like, yeah, that's something like that. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's just. I mean, I can't talk about how he dresses that much because I mean, if it was up to me, I'd be in a tracksuit every day. So, I mean, I'm straight out of like Grand Theft Auto or something.
So. I mean, I'll be honest. Most days I see you in the group text, you're not even wearing a tracksuit. I mean, it's just swim trunks and clear sunglasses.
That's it. Swim trunks, clear sunglasses, socks with sandals, no shirt, maybe a hat, maybe not a hat. That's honestly just usually like, yeah, it's
boom.
Come
it makes you happy.
Now it starts cooling down every night now, and I fucking love it because I could finally put on all my tracksuits, all my fall clothes. So during the days, we're still like high 90s, mid 90s with the humidity, but nighttime comes and it plunges like 20, 30 degrees.
Fucking you lucky fuck. Fucking Canada. I'm down here in South Georgia, 5 miles from the Florida line.
Wow.
Living in a fucking swamp. It's miserable. I don't know why people move to Florida. Like, I have no idea. Do you know what Florida is?
They moved there to
die. Honestly, do you know what Florida is? Florida is nothing but swamp. It's the beach. You know what the beach is? The beach is a nightmare. Have you ever been do you know what's in the ocean?
Sharks. I fucking
monsters. The Lovecraftian creatures of nightmares are what lives in the fucking ocean.
Yeah, I shit you not. I don't swim in water I can't see the bottom of.
Yeah.
And I also don't swim in water where something can eat me in there.
Let me give you one better. I don't swim in water. How about that? I take a shower. I'll sit by the pool, watch some girls swim. I'll smoke a cigar, get plastered, but I'm not going in the water. I take a shower. I don't have a reason to get wet in a pool full of chemicals. I don't have a reason to go to the ocean or a lake or a creek. I definitely don't have I live in the Okefenokee swamp. I have no reason to go there. There's fucking gators there that you can dispose of bodies of.
Ball pythons. They have snake catching shows out by where you live. Dude,
yeah.
Ball python. I don't want something that can go on water, go on land, swallow me whole. Fuck that. Actually, you know what?
I was out in the woods the other night, just doing like a midnight hike, right? So I'm walking around, just walking around. I had an Ezra Zion melted Rocky Road. That's what I was smoking. I'm just walking through the woods, just having a little pleasant hike. I start hearing this howling, like this high pitched howling. I'm telling you, it was Sasquatch, and I booked it right the fuck out of there. I got nothing to do with. I don't want anything to do with gators or coyotes or Sasquatches. Nothing.
My thing is, I'm not swimming in I'll swim in a pool all day long. Other than a pool, no, not touching it. My thing is with the pool, I'm hanging out at a pool. I'm having minimum 6 drinks. Minimum. Yeah. So I get 3 drinks in. Somebody will bring up the shotgun, and I have to shotgun. And then I will seriously just jump off the dive board into the pool, out of the pool, jump off, and I'll literally just run laps, just jumping off the diving board, jumping off the
Dude, they found a fish with a nose. Like in the deepest part of the ocean, they found a fish that looks like Archie Bunker. I don't want anything to do with a fish with a human face.
I thought that was a Jew, a fish with a nose. Just say it.
I know you're just. And by the way, that's him just saying Okay, Mossad, it's not me just saying. It's just him just saying.
I mean, somebody had to say it, and I mean, I got it. I got it. I got it. You know, hey, all right, guys, 1 second. Fuck, Mazel Tov.
Mazel tov.
Mazel Tov.
Marshall Top.
See,
Boy,
now all you guys are just as guilty as me. See how I pass? I just like I spread it.
damn it. You're a fucking
All right.
beat spreader, dog.
All right. So, champ, how was your summer?
Well,
Other than
I don't want to complain.
like, tell us about all the good shit, right? Like,
Oh, the good shit. Well, I got a tremendous tan. I got a tremendous tan. I'm 38 years old and I'm in the best shape of my life. Out running, out lifting, out calisthenicing guys half my, well, not, I guess, yeah, almost half my age. You know, I made some good friends. That's always important. Friends are important in life. You know what I mean?
You need friends.
Yeah, I got my tribe of people. We're like lions roaming the streets of Jacksonville, Florida.
Looking for cougars.
We are definitely looking
I'm
for
the worst shape of my life, and it's only going to keep getting worse. So,
Yeah.
but that's okay. I've embraced it. So,
I mean, I'm probably weight-wise in the best shape of my life, but like not healthy at all. Not
Well, let me tell you.
like
Last week, let me tell you, homeboy. Last week, your boy drank in 5 days 3 handles of Knob Creek and a bottle of Elijah Craig in 5 days. So let's not talk about health.
Dude, I think it was the first month of summer. I crushed 300 cans of Twisted Tea and American Vintage.
you got to start buying that by the pallet, JP.
Seriously, my wife actually reached out to them on Instagram, American Vintage, like the Canadian company, and she's like, "Yo, like, you know, we got to work on something here." She's like, "We had a bad case, so I got a case where they were too carbonated, but I'm like, I still drank it because I was like, I'm not taking this back. I'm like, I'm not putting a mask on to return this to get another case. Like, I'll still drink it. So I still drank it, but it was just like catches you off guard when it's so carbonated. You're just like, oh shit, damn." But like, I mean, yeah, it was literally 300 cans in a month.
Fuck.
And honestly, probably 100 to 125 were shotguns.
So, as far as the virus goes, how are things where you live? As far as this, hold on, now let me put on my fucking mask to talk about it.
No safe
How
word.
is the virus where you live? Like, are you wearing a mask? Are you not wearing a mask? Is everybody wearing a mask?
So you have to wear a mask here unless it's a restaurant.
Right.
And I mean, Hunter knows this, man. There's no rules on a golf course.
Right.
So it's like you get people like, oh, I didn't bring a mask. I can't go into the clubhouse. And it's like, dude, it's a fucking clubhouse. Like, fucking walk with me. Like I've probably played like 8 different golf courses this summer, and nobody was like, hey, you got to put a mask on. Like, it's a clubhouse. Like, you're going to go sit outside. Like, you're going to go drive around a golf cart where legally we can drink and smoke weed and cigarettes and cigars. You're not going to tell me to put a mask on.
You didn't even walk in with your hand over your face?
No, nothing.
You got to do like, you ever see these assholes?
Oh, yeah.
This?
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. I can't do the masks, man. I can't do the masks. Like, I don't have any conditions or anything, but like, a mask on, I guess, with my fucking beard, mostly my mustache, like, it's the closest thing I guess I get to anxiety.
Yeah.
It's just having the mask on. Like, it's fucking summertime, so it's already hot as shit. And you're just like, and then my mustache starts itching my nose, and I just get fucking like panicky. And it's just like, why the fuck am I wearing it? If everybody else is wearing it, why do I have to wear it?
Yeah.
So they're mandated here in Massachusetts. You have to have them everywhere.
Yeah.
And so it's funny. I was at the post. I go to the post office at least once a day, mailing packages out. It's only like a mile down the street, so I love shooting the shit with everybody. So, one of the ladies that's worked there forever, she's great. And I don't even know how it came up, but one of the ladies that works there came out from the back room, and she didn't put her mask on, and she waited on a lady, And then whatever. And then I was still in there doing my fucking 600 packages. And she says, hey, you didn't put your mask on. We got in trouble for that, blah, blah, blah. So she told me that they have a guy in town that comes in on purpose with no mask, and they can tell him in Massachusetts you have to have it. So the guy just goes in there to get in arguments with people. You don't need a mask. Oh, fuck the mask. He goes crazy. So now they call the cops every time he comes in, and they fucking take him out of there.
So they called the females the Karens. What did they call the guy Karens? He's a male Karen.
I don't know.
He's Doug. A male Karen.
I think it should be Doug.
Yeah, Doug or Kevin.
Kevin's good. I like Kevin or Doug.
Yeah,
well, in South Georgia, so number one, this is South Georgia. Nobody's wearing a fucking mask. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. I walked into the local grocery store the other day, and they have a sign on the door that says, due to COVID-19, you must wear a mask before entering. So I go outside, go to my car, grab my silly little mask, and I put it on, and I go back inside. So I walk in, it's fucking wide. Nobody's wearing a mask. Not a single person. The manager of the store who went to high school with me, she's not wearing a mask. None of the cashiers are wearing masks. They aren't wearing a mask. The women in the bakery aren't wearing a mask. Nobody's got a mask on. I feel like a fucking cuck. So as soon as I get like halfway down the first aisle, I'm like, well, fuck this, and I took it off.
Yeah, I can't be seen with a mask on if nobody else has a mask on.
Hey, I always say that for so many years we were all making fun of the Chinese people when we see them on TV wearing the fucking mask. Like, look at these guys wearing these fucking stupid masks. Now they're laughing. They love it. They made everybody in the whole world wear a mask. So.
Oh, you so normal now. You so normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, so I'm like, my work is literally 5 minutes from Niagara Falls. My house is like fucking 15. So you see people driving there all the time from all the cities, right, to go do tourist shit there. Dude, you'll see two people in a car and both of them got masks on. And it's like, you fucking idiots. You guys live together. You live together.
Like, also, in what world are you fucking wearing a mask while you're driving?
Oh, it's everywhere here. People love wearing it by themselves.
Yeah.
Drive
100%, man. Dude, I've seen these people will not put their windows down. See them, dude, windows up, and all of them got masks in there. And it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, you're probably, if whatever the situation of this fucking disease is or whatever it is, sickness, you're probably endangering yourself more by being in a car with your mask on and the windows up. Get some fucking fresh in there, man. Get some fresh air. Like, I'm not a scientist.
JP, I smoke like, I don't know, 6 to 8 cigars a day. So keeping a fucking mask on all day, it's just not practical. The fucking halitosis alone is enough to fucking drop me to my knees.
That's a good point. I noticed that when you started wearing these masks, I was like, I didn't realize how bad my breath stinks.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? It's like, what did I eat? It smells like I ate a shit sandwich for lunch.
Seriously, man, you're fucking constantly breathing warm shit.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, like, and it's like, does my face smell like this now? I got a fucking stain on my face. All right. You know what we got to get into? We got to get into right now.
Tell me.
We're not going to do what's in Wiseman's mouth. We're going to do what's in JP's mouth, and that's brought to you by Bearded Buffalo Oils. When you're looking for the best beard oil, go with it right here. Bearded Buffalo. Hit them up. BeardedBuffalo.com. Use promo code REBAR. It's the only shit I use in my beard, man, and my beard is fabulous. And they carry my full product swag line. Hit them up. Promo code REBAR. Deck yourself out in my stuff. A guy's already got a gut. This guy already has a tattoo of me with my logo on his leg.
Wow.
Why not at least support? Get a shirt with me on it. Boom. Do it. Promo code REBAR. BeardedBuffalo.com. Hit him up. Do it. All right. I've talked shit on a lot of Connecticut's. I am now smoking probably, I want to say it's underhyped, but very highly rated. The Patina Connecticut. So I am smoking that now. So we're going to do what's in my mouth. Little retro. Couple puffs. Going to see it right now. I get a little bit of, like, and I mean, I talk shit on so many people that say this stuff. It's good. It's not. It's not a. It's it smokes like it's not a Connecticut, but it's a Connecticut. It's very good. A lot of flavors. Again, I'm getting some spice on there, but it's like a very smooth spice. Patina Cigars, Mo. You nailed her on the head.
Dude. Yeah, awesome, dude. I love Patina cigars. We carry them all here. I love the Habano. I think, and I'm really a Maduro guy typically. His Habano is my favorite Habano cigar, period. I love that fucking cigar.
I actually like this more than the Maduro, honestly.
I do. I like it more than the Maduro.
You sent me a Connecticut and you sent me a Maduro. And I smoked the Connecticut right away because I was like, dude, if the Connecticut got this much hype, let me smoke the Maduro. And I was just like, okay, it's good. But actually, I'm smoking this right now. I was like, shit, like it's good, man. It's good.
Yeah.
Draw's perfect. Burn's perfect.
His cigars, I think they have like a little cult following because I got people that's all they buy, and they'll buy just tons of his stuff. And I've turned so many people onto that Habano, and his Maduro is great too. Don't get me wrong, but there's so many good Maduros on the market. But his Habano is wow. I love that cigar. Great golf cigar. He has weird names to his sizes, so I never fucking remember them. You know, it's like just call it a Toro, just call it a fucking Gordo. Like, stop with the bullshit. I mean,
not even. We gotta forget the names. We gotta forget the names, Hunter. You gotta start doing this in your shop instead of having the sizes. Like you'll have the price tag on it. Put how long it takes to smoke above it. Like hour and a half to 2 hours, 45 minutes to an hour 15. Literally just start to because, dude, I guarantee you, right? You're gonna get wives that go in there. Are gonna be like, oh, this is perfect for him. Or even dudes that go in there like, oh, it's only going to take this long. Boom.
Right.
I don't know why cigar shops are not doing that right now.
So listen, when I was go ahead, Luke.
I was just going to say I just posted a mini me sampler. I sold a shit ton of these fucking things, and I did all little small cigars. I think there was 6 of them, and they sold like hotcakes. I came up with the idea a couple nights ago. We were in here, and I said, I got to come up with a sampler or something different. And I said, what about all these little cigars, you know? And I think I really touched something like there because I think I wrote in the write-up 45 minutes to an hour. That's about what these cigars.
That's solid, right?
And it's perfect. So many people don't have. I said in the post 3 hours to smoke a Mucho Grande fucking Solomon, you know, a baby arm fucking cigar. These 1 hour cigars. A lot of guys and girls they love them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, ones that I did in the sampler, they're all amazing, all so different. Yeah, there's something there, man. I think you might be onto something there.
So you know what? I used to think the bigger the cigar, the better. Way back in the day, then I started, learning. I guess I evolved. I grew a palate, and then I evolved it, and it was like, you know what? It's like I'm going to a herf today. I'm probably going to be there 6 hours. I could smoke 2 cigars, 3 cigars. Why not be able to smoke 4, maybe 5 cigars?
Right.
Right? You're constantly switching it up, but you're socializing and you're constantly doing something different with it, right? You're not going to go to a herf and talk to the same person for fucking 6 hours straight. You might talk to him for 6 hours straight, but you're talking to other people at the same time that are different every time.
So the funny thing is, like you say that, and going back, it's been 15 years now, when I was managing cigar stores in Atlanta, and this is well before you had the days of widespread shelf talkers. We were making our own shelf talkers, and that's something that we always included. Like we always included like the estimated time it would take you to smoke that cigar, along with the body, the strength, and never really got too much into the notes because hey, I'm not a master sommelier,
right?
But I do know what's good and what's bullshit.
Right.
Hunter.
Yeah.
You got to drop that sampler late fall. Seriously.
Good idea. Yeah, I'll come up with a 2.0. Yeah.
But you know why it works in the middle of August? Because it's hot as fuck out, too. And it's humid. Right. Drop that shit, just before winter starts. Dude, people are going to be grabbing that shit like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I just did it to fuck around with. It's like they typically don't sell super well, those little tiny, they have all different names. little short Coronas, short Churchills, whatever, short Robusto's, short anything. Typically, like in a shop setting, I find most people gravitate towards like a Toro size. And you have some people that have been smoking a long time. They know, all right, I like Robustos. I like a mix. Like me personally, I love a mix of cigars depending on what I'm doing, you know? But yeah, but those little fuckers, they're like that firecracker that United makes. That's like my favorite cigar that they make, that little firecracker. I love
It's
that.
a great, so that's probably the cigar from them I smoked the least.
Yeah.
I fired one up on a virtual herf. Then like I wanted to smoke another cigar, but I was like, you know, if I'm gonna smoke another cigar, it's gonna be midnight now. And I was like, you know what? I brought a firecracker out. Boom, sparked it up. Draw was amazing. Burn was amazing. Flavors, like it was a good fucking cigar. And I smoked it, and I was like, shit, like this was a perfect time of cigar. Like I was able to have another drink in a bit, and I'm just like, boom, it just worked out so well with cigars that size. And yeah, I think that would do fucking crazy. You do it middle of summer where people, you want to smoke a cigar, but you don't want to sit outside and fucking, you know, burn down a cannon when you're fucking sweating.
Right.
Middle of summer, start of winter. Yeah, that shit's going to be crazy. You know, Hunter, you got to let me do this. You got to let me do this. You got to let me create my own 5-pack.
Sure, anytime, man. You tell me. All right. Done deal.
We got to do that.
Yep.
We could call it the swinging hog 5-pack. The swinging hog 5-pack.
All right. Done deal, man.
Done deal. We're gonna set it up. I'm gonna predict. What do you think the average amount of fivers you could set up?
What do you mean?
Like how many fivers could we set up? So like people could how many people could buy the fiver? I guess if you got a box of each cigar, I guess that could be 20 to 25.
You do 20, 30 of them. I mean, yeah, I mean, have to see what it is, but let me know. I mean, I have multiple boxes of pretty much everything. So I'll tell you a cigar that I just had again today. We got our shipment in. I did a live video fucking, I don't know, a week ago. It's called Natoro. And actually, Nick, you might want to grab me that. I'm gonna show it to you. It's a veteran-owned business. He only makes this one cigar. So I get tons of samples. I get guys that send me fucking boxes of cigars to try, and they never even call me. They never talk to me. I just suddenly get a box of cigars in the mail. Like, what am I doing with this? Yeah. So we try a lot of samples here, and this cigar, the Toro. I'll tell you what. I got two of the. It comes in this. I think it comes in just one size. It's like a Toro size, and
I'm liking that wrapper.
Dude, this fucking cigar, I smoked one, I don't know, a couple hours ago, and it is...
Oh, I'm digging that.
It is absolutely delicious. And it's the only cigar he makes. He's new to the cigar world. And the cool thing is, everybody he works with, the company that makes his boxes, is a veteran-owned company. The guy that rolls the cigars, they're rolled, I believe, in Miami. The roller is a veteran. All the tobaccos obviously come from overseas, but
veterans of communism.
Yeah, exactly right. But this thing. So here's another thing I ask people when they come in the shop. I always I probably talk too much when they come in and tell them different ways, especially if they're newer. Thanks, Nick. If they're newer cigar smokers. Cold drawing a cigar. I don't know if you guys cold draw. I mean, if you smoked a cigar before, 10 times, maybe the cold draw it's not as crucial. But anytime I smoke a new cigar, I cut that fucker and I cold draw it for a good 1-2 minutes. That Natoro cigar, the cold draw on it is raisinettes, dude. Fucking 100% raisinettes, chocolate covered raisins. It is delicious. And yeah, cold drawing, I feel like if you aren't doing it, you're losing something by the experience, man. So many cigars, honestly, some of them taste better cold drying than when they're lit. You light it, you're like,
dude, 100%. That's when you're getting like legit flavors,
right?
Essentially, when you put fire to it, now it tastes like something that's fucking burnt or really hot.
Yeah, it's just it's just different. But that Natoro, man, is I think it's $10. It's a great fucking cigar, man.
Here's my issue with cold drying, right? For probably a good year, 2 years, J-Dub shit talked me so bad because I would always walk around with a cigar in my mouth, not cut, and then I'm like, yo, let me use your cutter. And this is like well before pre-COVID, and they're just like, yo, you just had a cigar in your mouth for like 10 minutes, and now you grab my cutter, and I got your slot. And it's like, think about if you did that at a cigar shop that has a community cutter, where it's like, if they get 15 people in there to 100 people in there, and everybody's doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, dude, like, just give me, and like, literally, we were away on a weekend. I fucking just chased him so I could use his cutter, and I was like, sucker, it was in my mouth. But I mean, I guess now looking back on it with all this COVID shit, maybe he was onto something.
Maybe so.
He's just an angry Texan. Fuck him. Fuck you, J-Dub.
Yeah, that's it. Suck it, J-Dub, you angry Texan. But
So I haven't worked in the industry, and I don't know, since 2009. Are there still people deep throating cigars before they fucking light them?
Dude, that was me. I shit you not. Like I would.
You had it down your throat,
dude. Not like super far, but I was like an inch in, and I'd smooth it around, like wet it up, and I was like, yeah, this is a good feeling cigar.
Now, I'll be honest. At home, not in the shop, not in public, not around people, but at home, I do take the cigar. So this is an unlit cigar. Just a light thing like that, just in case the cutter snags or something.
Yeah,
a little tiny bit of moisture there to give a little bit of moisture to the wrapper leaves so that it doesn't snag or tear or
taking a virginity.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't gonna bang in all raw dog, just hardcore. Spit on that, slap some loop water, slide her in.
Now in the shop, if I'm hanging out in the shop, there ain't no fucking chance. I'm putting my mouth on a cigar before I cut it.
You know what though? In my defense, I've never done that in a shop. But at home, hell yeah, and I use plenty of people's cutters with the cigars in my fucking mouth. 100%. Like, and seriously, Wiseman is probably the guy that smoked the most cigars here. I'd have a cigar in my mouth, wetting her up, and I cut her, and Wiseman's like, give me the cutter, and I just hand it to him, and he's doing the same thing.
You're going to die.
You know what? Rebar has been operating now for 8 years. Nobody has died yet that we know of.
It's a proven fact. Listen, it's
alcohol
science.
poisoning.
It's proven fact
poisoning.
That 100% of people who put the cigar in their mouth and then cut it with someone else's cutter, the person whose cutter they use dies. Eventually.
But like, that's why you got it. Like, I just dipped the fucking cigar in there, cleansed.
Hey, as long as you're not spitting in your hand and fucking stroking it, it's all good. It's all good for me. All right. That's where I draw.
Why do I smoke alone so much?
If we're doing that, let's go to pay-per-view.
Yeah, right.
Fuck, I mean, that's it, right? Like, who wants to watch me wax this fucking cigar? I'll jerk as hard the cap will fly off. Just like a hand cutter. That's what it's called, a hand cutter. Just pop. Perfect cut every time. All right. We got to get into this. These are newer questions? Newer questions. All right. Hunter, last time you peed sitting down.
Fuck. I mean, if I'm dropping a deuce, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But just the piss?
Yeah, poop pushes the pee out. That's a fact.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't. Fuck. I don't know. That's a long time. I don't know. No idea. Not my thing.
All right. Champ?
I actually put a urinal in here at the cigar lounge when I remodeled the place. And I love it because nobody pisses all over the fucking toilet seat, you know? So it's great.
All right, Champ, last time you pissed sitting down.
I don't know, last night? I
told
you last time I was on. If I get up in the middle of the night, especially if I'm drunk, right? Which happens a lot. I'm going to tell you. Every once in a while, I do become inebriated with some adult libations. And I'll get up in the middle of the night and maybe, I don't know, maybe you've been talking to somebody on text and via Instagram, doing video chat. I don't know. But the old boy standing at attention, the last thing you want to do is wake up in the morning, go in there, and there's piss all over your bathroom floor and wall.
So that's why you piss outside, though.
So you play it safe and you sit down. You dip the old Tom Arnold down into the water and just let it fly. It's sterile. It doesn't matter.
I love pissing outside. I'll tell you, I have a hot tub at home that I use. I got a bad back from a car accident when I was a kid. And I bought a hot tub a few years ago, and it makes a big fucking difference to my life. And especially in the winter, it's nothing better, man. And also, I love it, man. I stand up in there and just fucking piss standing out. Woo! Out in the air. Beautiful, dude.
That's
just
fucking...
let that fucker swing, you know?
So
I
got to add to this. My neighbor bought a hot tub 2 years ago. Great investment. I'm a good neighbor, so they let me use the hot tub because I'm a good neighbor and they're great neighbors. But 100%. Dude, so we have 1,000 square feet upstairs. Finished, everything. One bathroom. It's me and my wife that live here. We got 800 square feet downstairs with a bathroom I should have put in probably 5-6 years ago. But I'm like, no, we don't need two bathrooms. We don't need two bathrooms. Now me and her are on the same sort of shift for working. So 2 gets up first, uses the bathroom. So she'll see me like get up and she's bolts there. And I'm just like, that's cool. I'm pissing behind the rebar.
Yeah, that's it.
She's like, seriously, like 7 a.m, you just went outside and took a piss behind the rebar. And I was like, yeah, I got hand sanitizer that I leave in the rebar that we just squirt on our hands. And
well, I mean, for like 5 years, I lived on a 5-acre farm with my ex, and it was beautiful. It was fucking beautiful because my nearest neighbor was almost a mile away, and you could go out. I was surrounded on all 4 sides by, like, you know, those really shitty pine trees that grow down here. They grow like really tall. They're basically like farmed pine wood. Like Rainier and all these companies, they plant them and they use them to make pine. But they make excellent blockers. They make excellent view blockers. And actually, we never had any damage from any of the hurricanes down here because they just fucking sway back and forth and absorb the wind. It was amazing.
Exactly the trees you're talking about.
But I would go right back outside. I would piss on her fucking blueberry plants. I would piss on her fucking tomato plants. I would piss on her fucking cat. I don't give a fuck.
So,
and it was fun.
Here's the fucked up thing. As long as the rebar's been a thing, we've always pissed out behind it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only time we brought hand sanitizer out here is when COVID hit. So fucked up. Like, that's how I, like, convinced Wiseman, like, yo, come over. Like, I got hand sanitizer in here from when we take a piss. But it's like all those other times before where we pissed outside, we just didn't need hand sanitizer.
No.
Fucked up.
So, like, one of my best friends is this lesbian girl. And we hang out all the time down at the, like, basically the river between Georgia and Florida. So one side of the river is Georgia, one side of the river is Florida. And I'll go hang out with her. And her dad owns, like, a little shack out there where he sells, like, sodas and snow cones and chips and shit.
This whole story sounded off like where she grew up made her a lesbian.
She's amazing. She's fucking great. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Is she like a hot lesbian or like?
She's pretty hot, yeah.
Okay, so she's not like she's here to protect me lesbian.
Listen, I've got a whole army of lesbians. That's why I'm so fucking cocky. I got a whole army of lesbians behind me that know how to fight and shoot guns.
And scissor. And scissor.
And scissor.
And scissor.
So there's like an outhouse out there, right? But it's an actual working flushing toilet. And I went in, the first time I went over there to hang out, her dad was there. And her dad's this fucking awesome old Southern guy. And I went in and I pissed. I came out. He's like, hey, we got a hand sanitizer over here if you want it. I was like, for what? I didn't piss on my fucking hands. And he's like, you see that? That's why you're my motherfucking homeboy.
Dude, so that's the fucked up shit. My wife would always rag on me, like, you got to wash your hands. And it's like, my dick's been in my pants all day long.
I've been touching it, obviously.
And I didn't I didn't piss on myself.
And it's sterile. What are we even talking about?
If you're in public, you take a piss. The second you hit the soap dispenser, your one hand's contaminated. You wash it off. The second you shut off the fucking faucets on that, they're contaminated. The second you grab the door to leave that place, you're worse off now than you ever were.
Yeah, but see, in public, I do wash my hands.
Oh,
because
100%. I do too.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't want people to know that I'm
in. But it's like that's like because there's people out there that don't wash their hands.
No. There's a lot of people out there that don't wash, period.
I mean, you're not wrong. All right, next question. Hunter, top 3 people in the cigar business you'd go rollerblading with. You plus 3 other people. Who you rollerblading with?
Dude, I wouldn't last fucking 10 seconds in rollerblades. So, well, I would say Smokini. She counts, right? She's in the cigar industry.
Hell yeah.
I guess.
I'd fall right into her tits. That's what I would do, Smokini.
Who did I said that to somebody and I can't even remember who I said it to, but it wasn't her. No, I said it to the porn star that I had on.
She actually buys cigars for me. She's cool shit.
Hell yeah, it came great.
No, she's awesome, man. I don't know. I mean, fuck, I don't know. I mean, Matt Booth's a great dude. I just like to hang out with him, period.
Plus that head hair he's got.
You know what? You know who else? I would say Steve Saka. I'd love to see him in fucking rollerblades.
So
I'd be curious to see who could stand up longer, me or him. I don't know.
I asked Skip Martin a question about like who would you race, and he was like Steve Saka. He's fatter than me. I was like, fair enough answer, right? Fair enough answer. All right, Champ, who you rollerblading with?
Who the fuck am I rollerblading with?
Yeah.
Number 1, Dion.
What's that?
Number 1, Dion.
Oh, from Illusione.
Because number 1, I mean, anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge Illusione fan. We would be hand in hand, holding hands, going around the rink. We would be talking about who really shot JFK, whether they're setting up a fake alien invasion to fucking bring in a one world government. We would be the bestest friends in the entire world.
It's just imagine if QAnon started rollerblading.
Yeah, it would be me, QAnon, and Dion holding hands in a 3-way fucking just all the way around the track.
That's it. I always pictured you should one of your picks. It'll probably happen again where I ask you this, but it's got to be Robert Caldwell. They're like, holy fuck, it's Robert Caldwell and the guy Robert Caldwell.
Yeah. So the other one would be Robert Caldwell. Number 1, just to prove that I wear a fucking button-down shirt to the belly button better than him. And the funny thing about Robert Caldwell is I'll rag him on Twitter, not on Twitter, but on Instagram. It hasn't happened in a while, but I would rag him on Instagram. And his mom would go behind me and like the shit that I said about him.
That's awesome.
So, Dion, Robert Caldwell, and then Jose Oliva.
Okay, I see. Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, because after we finished rollerblading and we got out front, I'd punch him in the fucking face.
I dig that. I fucking dig that. All right, you know what?
His fucking Marco Rubio want to be ass. I would fucking punch him right in the face and say, "You destroyed my life, you cocksucker."
This is why I drink and rollerblade now. I never rollerbladed before this, but now I do.
I'm fucking 38 and I'm in a roller rink.
Yeah. They think I'm a roller derby lesbian. All right. My top 3 people I'm rollerblading with. Oh, shit. Saka, Skip Martin. Skip Martin. Saka, Skip Martin. Fuck, now you got me thinking. I mean, Oliver from United Cigars. And I mean,
Before you were holding hands to fall down, that's going to be a hard fucking fall. Like, we're going to be able to feel the vibrations of that in Massachusetts and Georgia.
But I'm finally thinking where it's just like, haha, Skip, you're not much faster than Saka. You know what I mean? Like, I probably roller skating level, roller skating. We're probably all the same. But I mean, it's just dynamics, right? Like, you know, I'm at least half their weight, each of them. You know, it's just natural. Even if I just walk, I'll be faster.
Yeah.
So that's what and I mean, Oliver, like, I think Oliver could fucking do it. Like, he's always a little bit older than me, and I imagine like he's been through that roller skate era. You know what I mean?
So Hunter, you don't have to answer this. You don't have to answer this.
I'm ready.
I get it. Who in the industry would you get into a fist fight with?
Oh, dude, I'd actually like to answer that too.
Go for it.
I'm gonna let Hunter go first, so I know my boundaries.
I don't think there's anybody in the industry that I could say I don't like enough to get in a fist fight with. I mean,
oh, I do.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anybody I really complain about, to be honest.
I'll cover it. Don't worry.
I don't know. That's a tough one. There's plenty of people I want to punch in the fucking face, but not necessarily in the cigar industry. I don't know.
So JP,
all right. Number 1, Rocky Patel.
Yeah.
Number 2, whatever one of the Gurkha guys. I mean, I'd even settle for a Gurkha rep if I fucking popped him one. Number 3, any of those Drew Estate reps. Like, they're fucking so tooly. Like, they're tools.
Oh my god.
Like you're not jacked. Your fucking t-shirt's small.
Also, dog, you're like 53 years old.
Yeah. It wasn't cool in the 2010s. It wasn't cool in the 2000s. It was barely cool in the 90s. Let it go. Let it go. All right, champ.
The funny thing is, I actually wouldn't fight Jose Oliva. I have a lot of respect for Jose. I really like Jose, even though he fired me. I like him.
Well, and you know he could drop with one shot.
Yeah. No. Wait, did I say yeah? No, he couldn't. Have you seen that pompadour? That pompadour says I can't fight.
Yeah, the pompadour ain't holding the chin up.
No. So, number 1, Nish Patel.
Oh, amen. Yo,
That
champ, if we ever get together and we're in Vegas and the fucking Patel bros are there, throw down.
Dude, that's a feud 13 years in the making.
Oh.
That's a tag team match that is yet to be seen.
Holy shit. Dude, and seriously, if we're in an area when they're there, we got to get fucking like what do they call them? Singlets.
Mm-hmm.
Get rebar singlets, and we walk in there, whip our suits off wherever.
Dude, and the ear guards.
Oh, hell yeah.
We look like the fucking Steiner brothers.
Hell, dude, that's it. Big Papa Pump. All right, so we got Nish Patel.
So Nish Patel, definitely.
I wish I had a brother to ride his coattails, but
probably Rocky next.
That doesn't count though. That doesn't.
He's such a dickhead.
This is why you can't pick Rocky, because if we're together and you see Nish, obviously I'm there with Rocky and we're together.
Okay, so then Nick Perdomo. How about that?
Unless we're gonna be like this, fucking tag me in, boom.
And let me tell you why Nick Perdomo. Because this fucking guy, I wrote a fucking like one of those like trains with him through the airport one time.
Oh, a tram.
Yeah, a tram. A train, a tram, I don't know. A tranny. I did not ride a tranny with him ever.
You might have. You didn't know it, but
yeah, I didn't know him that well. Dude, but homie's just staring at me, looking me up and down. And the only thing going through my mind is, you want to go right now?
Yeah.
At 4:30 in the morning in fucking Las Vegas? Let's do it. You and me right now. And the other one would be
pencil mustache. He has like a pencil mustache, or does he have a big mustache? I don't remember Perdomo's mustache.
I think it's pencil.
Huh?
I don't know what it looks like now.
The old man's got the thick one. I want to say Nick's got the fucking like pencil, like greasy one.
Pencil. Yeah.
Greasy. Pure greasy.
So the third one would be is actually somebody that I really like. Like, I really like him. I just think I could take it. And it would make me feel better as a man to take him.
Is it me? Am I in the
No.
cigar industry? I don't know.
It's fucking Herrera. Because
I don't know. I want to say that fucking guy. Dude, he's huge. The guy's like 6'4", 6'5".
he's huge from the waist up. From the waist down, he's riding on a chicken.
You can't tell with those boot cut pants he's got on.
That's what I'm saying, though. I know. I've seen him. I used to see him when I would go down to Miami, and he was still working at El Titan de Bronze. And I'm like, dude, I could double leg this guy real quick and bring him down.
You might have him this way because of the age. But then again, we don't know. He might have the old man strength.
Right? Dude, I'm sure he does. His upper body, he's fucking jacked.
You're going to go for the legs. He's literally just going to
go for the legs.
He's going to power bomb you.
He might. But it's all about testing yourself and your limits in life, right?
Hey, you don't get a black eye unless you give a black eye, unless you get knocked out for a shot.
Exactly.
Here, I got one. How about Lars Tetton? How about him? Would you like to punch him in the face?
Fuck that guy, dude.
Expand. So Lars from the cigar game sounds familiar, but where's he from?
He's from nothing. He is a nobody, nothing, nobody. He has always been a fucking nobody.
I knew I would touch a nerve there.
He's a fucking dude. He is a fucking guy who for some reason has money. I don't know how he has money. I don't know if he's like grandma's boy or what's going on, but he has money to just start all these stupid fucking companies and then make these fucking bullshit cigars and sell them for $25 a pop, and they're fucking bullshit.
I'll tell you, the ones that Alec Bradley bought, that they bought them and they have those, oh man, some of them taste like rotten milk, man. They're fucking bad. Ugh.
Dude, hey, I love Alec.
LAHR. I gotta Google this. LARS?
LARS TETENS.
TETENS?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Which one?
Dude, homie's a straight goober. He's like a girl on Facebook that you see that has like 12 profiles. Like
Lars Tenton's stuff.
This guy is of diminished capacity for sure.
Hey, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I pulled up his portfolio, or fuck his IG thing. I literally I just want to knock the fucking sunglasses off his face.
Dude, meet him in person.
I don't want to.
And just feel the air of dumbassery that surrounds him.
You know why I don't want to? You know why I don't want to meet this guy in person? Because I've never been thrown out of a cigar shop. And I'll say this much. 5 years ago, I almost got thrown out of Nat Sherman Townhouse. But I never got thrown out.
Did Michael Herculots grab you by the fucking back of the drawers and go to sling you out?
All those little fuckboys were like, "You can't drink in here," and I was like, "What do you mean I can't drink in here? Like, this is my fucking third beer." And I got literally, dude, my wife has been drinking in here for like fucking 5 hours before then. It's like, you're gonna fucking say something to me, and it's like we're drinking in here because I saw this fucking old man came in there with literally like a fucking giant can of fucking Foster's. Like, giant can. Like, this thing was honestly probably like fucking 2 gallons of Foster's. And I'm like, I can't fucking drink in here. I'm having a fucking nice blue moon. It's me and my Hunter knows this guy. Me and my buddy 7'9", Paul.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, we're fucking Champ knows.
Hey, shout out to Paul.
Literally, we're cheersing each other in Nat Sherman Townhouse on the upper floor. And then everybody's like looking around, and I'm just like, oh, it's cool. Like, this guy's drinking. I guess nobody else wanted to drink. And they were like, you guys can't drink in here. And literally, Paul's like, it's cool. I'll finish it right now. And literally, we just.
I just want to say that I don't wear T-shirts, but because of Paul, I ordered a T-shirt yesterday. That fucking pedos make pedos pray T-shirt that he was wearing.
Dude, gold.
Totally ordered it.
Dude, it's honest.
Mm-hmm. But Lars, let me tell you something. You want to be kicked out of any cigar shop that Lars Teton's in, Because the owner of that cigar shop welcomed that douchebag in. You don't want to be there.
I want to be kicked out because of him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next question. Hunter, you're 42 now?
I think I'm 43 now. Yeah.
43. 42, 43.
Check your ID.
What would you tell your 20-year-old self?
Buy Amazon.
All right. Buy Amazon. Fair enough. Champ, what would you tell yourself?
Shoot that shot, baby.
Shoot that shot. And you know what?
And, like,
Shooting your shots brought to you by?
You realize how many girls in my late 20s I found out wanted to fuck me in my early 20s that were then married that I just was like, oh, I don't know. Maybe they just want to be friends. I don't know.
They don't want to be friends. Trust me.
You know what shooting your shots brought to you by? That's brought to you by Cigars and Guns. Sometimes in life, you got to take your shot. You got to shoot that shot. Puff, puff, pew, pew. You know what? A lot of the times, shooting your shot pays off. Hit them up. Support the Second Amendment. CigarsandGuns.com. Puff, puff, pew, pew. All right.
That's why I'm the perfect co-host, because I set you up, bro.
All right. I'm 35 now. Let's go back 15 years. What would I tell myself? What would I tell? You know what? You're not gonna love her. You're not gonna be with her.
So what now?
Dude, but you know what, dude, I'm fucking 20, you know, you get into a relationship and you're like, you know, you're fucking 3 months in, you're like, oh fuck, man, like this, and it's just like, dude, open up your fucking eyes, you idiot. Like, you cheated like 4 times. Like, why would it work? You know what I mean? But it's just like, I guess, relationship wise, how I was when I was 20 versus how I was when I was like, you know, 24, 25, where I was just like, no, like, let's go home. Boom, done. That's it. And it's just like, no, I don't need your number. Right. Where before it's like everything was just like, I fucking had an epiphany. Right. Where it's just like, oh my, dude, this is earth shattering. You know what? Like, just like, no, it is what it is. I guess it's, you know what? 35 to 20, take stuff at Facebook value. Face value. Sorry. Face value.
I think at 30, once you get into your mid to late 30s, you start to figure out what real feelings are and what they actually mean. I think that you can go the traditional route, right? You can meet a girl in your early 20s and get married and have this beautiful life for the rest of your life. And that's wonderful. I think that's what Western civilization is built upon. Is quality people getting together, raising children, and creating more contributing members of society. It's a great thing.
Ludacris said it best. Don't turn a hoe into a housewife. But I mean, at the same time, I think I was the hoe, maybe. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe it was all these chicks trying to husband me up, and it's just like, no.
They do. In their 20s, oh, the girls, that's all they're thinking about. Oh, man, it's fucking brutal.
Dude, I said it in front of Wiseman in an episode. I think I said I was a pussy mongrel. But I was like, that's how I was, where it was just like, yo, what bar we going to this weekend? And then, like, I started doing, like, I had my fucking radius, and it's like, let's expand it by 10 miles. Let's expand it by 10 miles. And then, like, Champ, you talked about this on episodes where it's like, if I go to this area, I know I'm going to get this. If I go to this area, I know I'm going to get this. And I got to a point like that where it's like, buddy, I need some ethnicity underneath my belt, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when, you know, like, I'll tell you right now, at 38, I'm at the first time in my life. Look at that Highland Park. It's fucking beautiful.
How's it pairing, Hunter?
Fucking delicious, man. Look at that, how dark that is.
Look at that shit.
Dude,
would you look at it?
Solid pour, too.
Would you just look at it?
Legs.
Oh, it smells so fucking good.
So like at 38, it's really the first time I think I'm really open to the idea of actually, I don't know, finding a wife, finding someone that I'm actually really connected to. And I mean, hey, what did Jada Pinkett Smith say? We're in an entanglement.
An entanglement.
An entanglement, which will eventually cause, Will Smith to go Chris Benoit and kill his wife and his family. But I'm in an entanglement with a certain person.
I know who, too, I think.
I bet you do. I bet you fucking do. But
And I want to say, if you were to say part of a name, Hunter would know.
yeah, but I'm not gonna say it.
No, we can't say it. I'm not gonna fucking say it. I'm just saying.
Text me later.
You know I can't say no to you, Hunter.
Okay.
All right,
But
all right. Next, it's not even. I want to call it a segment, but it's not a segment. Top 3 searches on Pornhub. Hunter, go.
I don't really search Pornhub, but I would say
Whatever you use.
Huh?
Top 3 searches of porn. Sorry.
Yeah, well, Pornhub. I use Pornhub, but I would say I'd probably just look at my recommended. I think the AI is so good on Pornhub that I don't even need to search. I would say my top 3 would be, well, it used to be babysitter porn. I like that. I guess I'm an old, creepy fucking dude, so I like that. I also like the stepmother shit. I'm big into that.
Dude, so I shit you not, a guy my age at work, he's like, every day he comes into the office and he's like, dude, the stepmother porn has just been getting me.
I like stepmother porn. What else? Every once in a while, it hasn't been recently, but I like some of that, like they're like in Thailand with some of these fucking, what do they call it? They have a name for it. I don't know what it is. But these hookers in Thailand.
Yeah.
That hasn't been recently, but I had a little moment there for a while. That was some go-to shit.
Yeah.
I must have recommended that. I like the stepmother porn, babysitter porn. I like the point of view shit too. The POV stuff's good.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Anything casting couch is good too, but that's old school.
Bang Bus.
Bang Bus is good. That's old school.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, all right, champ. Top 3.
Well, I've done this before, but
has it changed?
But it has changed. In fact, it is. So on the porn front, my entire life has changed. My mind has been blown.
I'm
Just
taking.
Don't tell me about the guy shit. I don't want to know about the tranny shit.
So I'm taking a quick pass. Finish your 3, and then it's the top 3 things you're not going to search.
Okay, so listen. My mind has been blown by the porn music videos. I'm a music lover.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so they're called PMVs.
Yeah.
But they're basically like a ton of scenes cut together.
Okay.
Like a 7 to 10 minute video set to music. Whether the
Really?
music's the music's like Cardi B and Iggy.
All right, I got something to search now.
Katy Perry. It's out of this world. Like that's 1, 2, and 3 right now.
That's a lot. That's a lot of excitement right there. I don't know if I can handle that.
It jam packs it in really quick. You get to see a lot of different broads in a very short amount of time. You don't have to deal with any story or any back shit. There's no conversation.
No, I fucking fast forward through that shit. Does anybody watch that?
It's just a bumping tune with a lot of bumping.
I like it. Different.
Mm-hmm.
That was passionate. I took a pass, and you were just finishing maybe number 1 on the top 3.
Well, I was just saying what my new pick is, because I mean, so in life I'm not like so much about the anal in life. Like it's okay, but in porn I kind of like it.
Yeah.
But I was telling him my new thing is PMVs. So porn music videos.
Oh
Never heard
yeah,
of it.
where it's like they got like cool techno music in the background, and it goes to like them getting it. Yeah.
Well, I really like it when it's like Cardi B and fucking Iggy Azalea.
I want like the Peter North stuff where he like blasts them with like a gallon of fucking
Oh,
sperm.
dude, it's literally like you're just throwing. You're like, dude, you
It
literally
just-
got. Or they do the shotgun noise where it's like,
Yeah.
or it's like the equivalent of just throwing like shoelaces on somebody's face.
No, I don't like that.
Dude, all right. Did you do your 3, Chip? Did you
Did
do
I do
3?
my 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say the PMVs, and then I guess like mature anal.
Mature
Right.
anal?
Yeah, I like older women. I always have. And then big tit anal. I like the big sloppers.
You know what I saw? I saw this one where have you guys seen these? Where the mom has her hand like stuck in the sink or stuck in the couch,
Yeah.
or like she's stuck under the bed and the son has to come rescue and he starts fucking her instead.
No, stepson.
Fucking shit.
Stepson.
Yeah, let's be clear, stepson.
Yo, so when I had the porn star on, we were like asking her all these weird questions. She's like, "No, only step. It's got to be step. You got to be the stepmother, stepson, stepfather, or well,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah." It was just like, really, like that's the line.
Yeah, everybody has to have lines in life, even porn
It's not
stars.
like it's their real fucking son fucking him. Who cares?
Yeah, and I mean, well, I guess we had an issue with this. I mean, I've been getting the company's dick in my ass for fucking 12, 13 years now. And I'd have an issue with that, but yet alone, I'm fucking questioning this, right? So,
It's true.
all right. My top 3. Big booty Spanish women lately.
Yeah.
Big booty white women. And then just like the twerking videos.
The twerking video.
Now, let me ask you this, JP, because one of my buddies, we have this conversation. Do you like when they oil up the ass? See, I like it with the baby oil on the ass, and some guys don't. What's your take on that?
I dig it.
I do too.
I dig it. I mean, dude, oil on the whole body, head to toe oil.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Do it. All right.
So
Quick.
hold on. I got a story real quick. I had a girl who came over here a few months ago, and she was talking all this shit about how she was into BDSM and all this other shit. All this stuff that girls say to you to try to get you interested. Right? She comes over. It's the first time I've ever seen her. I'm sitting in my garage. Let me set the scene. I'm in my garage, in my red plastic chair. The garage door is open. Okay? All right?
I'm almost turned on.
Hold on, let me take the pants down. Give me a second here. I got to unbuckle my pants.
I am smoking a Louisiana Epernay.
Ah, I thought it was a Rocky Patel for sure.
Yeah.
It was definitely a vintage 1990.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's Cameroon rapper.
Yeah. Hey, it's a 2003, dog. Anyway, she comes in. She walks in like this t-shirt, this like ripped, like this fucking Harley Davidson t-shirt. It's like ripped right here.
She's got a Harley Davidson t-shirt from like fucking Puerto Plata, where she's never ever been there.
Exactly.
But she's got one of those t-shirts. She's like, it's like Harley Davidson Hawaii. It's like, but you never been.
She's like, oh my God, Jeff, it took me forever to get to your house. And so I grab her by the back of the hair and I start making out with her right in the garage. And I drag her from the garage to my bedroom. Right? So this is the thing. I'm just going to tell you this.
You didn't chop her up into little pieces, did you?
She didn't say no.
She didn't say no. A little bit of baby oil goes a long way. I'm just going to say that.
Yep.
Because let me tell you, I was cleaning that shit out for fucking weeks.
What? It's like a slip and slide.
Yeah.
Throw your fucking sheets and everything out. Forget it. It's over.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got special sheets where it's just like, yeah, going down. Put them sheets on. That's it. All right. Let me make a drink real quick. Hunter, top 3 things you're not searching.
No midget porn. No gay shit.
Honestly, so it's been said a few times, but it's been said, I guess, a lot more. Well, I mean, you said it how I would say it because I said it like that. But we got guy and he's like, no stuff with dudes, and it's just like nobody's ever said that before. Out of all the times I've had, but it's like people just take it like it's gonna be like, yeah, like obviously I'm not gonna search that.
I don't like the grandmother porn either. That shit's gross.
No, it's pretty gross.
Yeah, it's
The
weird.
fucking grannies like, hold on, let me take my teeth out.
How hard up are you for money?
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like when I say mature anal, right? Mature in the
You're
porn
like
world
50,
is like
right?
my age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like 37, 38 years old, maybe early 40s.
I wouldn't call that mature porn, but maybe I got to start searching mature porn, I guess.
I think we can go into the 50s. That's okay.
I tell guys all the time, you find me a woman in her 50s that's smoking hot, I'm more impressed with her than I am with any 20-year-old hot chick.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, and there's some 50-year-old women out there, you're like, fuck, dude, she is smoking hot.
Dude, if you're not hot in your 20s, what do we even have to talk about?
Exactly. It's a fucking given.
But if you're hot in your like 40s and 50s, absolutely.
Yep.
All right, sorry guys, I literally just put a bottle up on the wall. Sorry. All right, we got to get things moving. First 3 things I'm not searching. Anything with a dick in it, really, other than like guy on girl. Definitely midget stuff. And I guess fisting videos. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird, but don't get me wrong. If I had the opportunity, I'm throwing one. Don't get me wrong like that. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna change it from the fisting stuff to like the prolapse videos, where like the sock comes out of the hole.
No. I think I told you last time. I think I told you one of the times I was on. I don't know. I don't want it. No, thank you.
But the old bingo dappers just flying around.
No,
I don't do that. I mean, fisting videos pretty gross, but given the opportunity, I mean, I'd probably chuck my hand up there. That's like bucket list shit, right? Like, somebody's gonna run into you at a bar and it's like, you can't fist this girl, and it's like, dude, I fist a girl, and they're like, seriously, and it's just like, yeah, you tell them a little bit, and they're like, I gotta buy you a drink now.
Yeah, but I did it. It's weird. It's a weird fucking thing. And it's a weird experience. It's a weird lane to go down, JP. I'm just telling you.
But you know what, though? I can't say that it's weird.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you it's weird.
As
your friend, I'm telling you it's weird.
You don't know it's weird until... That's why you don't want to watch it, because you've done it. I want to watch... I guess I like watching it because maybe I haven't done it.
Okay.
Right? I don't know. Okay. I mean... Yeah, obviously I'd probably be like super giddy and I'd probably giggle a little bit when I'm doing it, but like how do you not laugh when you're putting your fucking fist inside somebody? I mean, dude, I fucking laugh like shit, man.
I don't know, man. I was doing the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah. This way, right? She should have never ate that apple off that tree.
No. Damn it.
That's it. All right, let's move on. You know what? We're talking about, I guess, heavy porn in this episode. You know what? When you want to get taken care of by a female, maybe a male, if some of the listeners, viewers, people are into this, you know what? Hit up manscaped.com. They're going to take care of you. Use promo code REBAR. Treat yourself down there. Treat yourself. It's the fucking hottest months of the year right now. Treat yourself. Manscaped.com. You know what? Be good to yourself there. Down there. Big fan of the ball deodorant. Ball deodorant is huge.
If you manscape your nuts, you don't have to wash your hands after you piss.
That's it. 100%. Dude, so here's the best part of it. I use the ball deodorant and I manscape down there. I'm fucking cleaner than ever.
Exactly. I think you clean your hands by shoving them in your pants.
Exactly. Right? Jeff, you're a Manscaped guy, right?
I am a Manscaped guy.
All right. Give a little rundown. I mean, we got to throw it out there. Promo code REBAR.
Promo code REBAR.
20% and free shipping.
I got to take a piss. You guys keep talking. I'll be right back.
So listen, everybody. Do you want your grand Everest to stand at attention and to look at its peak as only it can if it is not inhibited by the bushes? Here's what you got to do. Listen, everybody. Go to manscaped.com. Put in promo code REBAR to save 20%. And let me tell you, there is nothing in the world, especially on these hot summer days, like getting your shit nice and clean and silky smooth to keep you cool during these hot summer nights. And believe you me, your lady's going to thank you for it later. Promo code REBAR to save 20%.
Boom, boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka. You know what? We got to get into a segment of the show, which is what plugs JP's Vitola. And that's brought to you by Nickel City Cigars. When you're looking for your Tatuaje, your Roma Craft, your Crowned Heads, most importantly, your Room 101 they just got out. But the biggest deal ever is your United Cigars. Hit up nickelcitycigars.com. Promo code REBAR. Save yourself some coin. All right. What plugs my Vitola? I'll
wash my hands.
Oh, yeah. It's cool.
I didn't manscape my cock this morning, so I had to wash.
Well, that's it, right? That's it. All right. So what plugs my Vitola? I'm going straight work with this. I just brought work home. I guess is the inability to have people that just want to work nowadays in a physical job. But they interview and they're like, I want a physical job. And then you give them a physical job and it's their inability to actually, I guess, fucking do it. They're like, whoa, it's a little tough. And it's like, dude, I've done it for fucking 12 years. Like, it's not tough. So I guess that's what plugs my Vitola is just people's fucking resumes, their resumes versus what you actually get. Hunter, you could totally vouch for this as, you own a construction company. So you probably see some of the best people come through and some of the fucking biggest shitheads come through.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the biggest shitheads, I don't know if I call them shitheads, but I'll tell you, I had these guys coming in for the longest time. They were from Ecuador. They could barely speak English. They'd come in with their van, 100 fucking ladders on it. And they'd say, I want to work for you. And I said, okay. You got insurance? Oh, yeah. Okay. Are you here legally? Oh, yeah. Okay. And they had fake paperwork they'd show me and stuff. And I knew that they weren't here legally. And that's okay. But I can't fucking hire somebody if they're not legal. Yeah. I mean, I can't do that. But
legal, it's your ass. Illegal, it's your ass.
Exactly. So that's something that kind of burns my ass is just be honest about it, I guess. Don't lie. I mean, I don't know. But up here in New England, we don't get a ton of
foreign help.
It's gotten more and more as years have gone by. But I mean, you go down south, I mean, forget about it. There's not a white guy on a fucking job site. Let's be serious. I mean,
manual labor. Yuck.
Yeah. Absolutely. And the young kids in their 20s that think they want to work in construction, they all want $100,000 a year. Yeah. They all want to be in air conditioning, and they all, it's like, give me a fucking break, man. But yeah, the old timers are the best, dude. The guys in their 60s, 70s. I mean, I got a guy who works for me. He's Portuguese. He's in his late 60s. The guy's a tank, man. He's the best. Been working full life since he was 18,
So I just hired a WAP. I can say it because I'm a Dago too, right?
Yeah.
So and this guy ends up living seriously a fucking block away from me where I live now. And I'm reading his resume and I'm like, oh, you got, all this crane experience. And he's like, yeah. Dude, hired him. Dude, within 4 hours, this guy's running the outside by himself. Like, me and the senior guys will walk out there and we just fucking start laughing. And he's like, what? And it's just like, you're doing shit that nobody will do here. But just he's an older dude. He wants to fucking work.
Yep. Yeah, they're the best.
And you know what? I'll fucking swear by it right now, man. Like some of the best luck I've had is with these guys. Or I get the young kids, but I got to know them, or my partner has to know them for them to be there. So it's like I end up getting closer with them than how they got there. But I'm looking at them, and it's like I know this fucking job inside out, and it's like, why are you doing it? And it's like, if you listen, I won't question you. And yeah, but it's so easy with these old guys. They're like, well, I'm not going to walk there unless I bring something there so I can walk back with something.
Right.
And it's like, you get it. Like, do something with a purpose. Do something that's practical. If you don't have to do more work, don't do more work. And they get it. All right. Jeff, El Hef. What do you got? What plugs your Vitola? What grinds your gears?
Dog, this fucking Instagram cigar culture, it fucking drives me crazy. It really fucking drives me crazy. Let me tell you, especially as a guy, I'm 38 years old. I've been smoking cigars regularly since I was 16 years old.
Inhale.
And daily, and mini daily. I've worked in the industry. I've been around these fucking people. I've seen the rise and fall of all these fucking companies, all these boutique companies that came through the fucking roof and then they crashed down, and now they ain't fucking shit. Where's Paul Garmirian, or whatever the fuck his name is? I don't know. Is he even still around? Can he get his wife to kiss him on the lips? I don't think so. But I'm gonna tell you this
maybe
right
for
now.
a Fendi purse.
Let me tell you this right now. So, like, these fucking dudes who go on their fucking Instagram and they're fucking taking their Instagram stories like this, right? So they're taking a fucking picture of the cigar like this, and they're spinning it around, and they're fucking, it's on the what's that Boomerang app, and they're fucking setting it to music.
Wow.
Like, these guys are the fucking dirt worst pieces of shit I've ever seen in my life. And these are the same fucking guys who at the same time, I did a video on this the other day.
Okay, no. Jeff, let me interject for 1 second, champ. You talk that shit about the cigars. I talk so much shit about pellet grills. I got a pellet grill. The first thing I cooked on it, I literally did a boomerang and me opening the grill and closing it, and I was just like,
I know,
but like I knew it, and I was like, dude, I can't even believe like I'm cooking on this. I started cooking on it. I was just like, it's fucking magical, but I don't have to do anything. Like I could sit in here 15 feet away. I could fucking control it with my cell phone. I'm a piece of shit.
Dude,
side note, I also have 2 charcoal barbecues out on my fucking deck. And I got this fucking piece of shit, fucking robotic fucking thing I like to call a barbecue. I feed, it looks like fucking hamster food into it. And it just.
Yeah, what's happening with you over there?
64% off on a barbecue when I needed a propane barbecue. Pellet Grill was like, my wife was like, hey, they got this 64% off. Get it for $200. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Like, I've been trying to have, I guess, like, I was like, you know what? We're not going to have a frivolous summer. And I mean, so frivolous summer, I mean, usually I'm in the United States like every week maybe. And now that I can't do that, like, I guess, you know, thank you, government. Thank you, president. You guys have saved me a lot of money. But I end up with fucking stupid disposable fucking income.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it. Like, you know, pull the trigger, grab the pellet grill. I used it once, I used it twice, and I was just like, fucking love this cocksucker.
Yeah, I can't get behind it. I'm sorry. As a fucking guy who lives in the South, who is a self-described barbecue enthusiast, the idea of eating food that was made out of a hamster fucking cage that was remote controlled, it turns my stomach. And I love you, but no.
Dude, it's like the sort of grill I'm not going to feed people with, but I'll feed myself with. If they come over and they're like, we'll put it on that, okay, I'll do that.
What does it taste like?
I'm not going to feed fucking strangers this thing.
What does it taste like?
like restaurant barbecue.
Really?
Yeah, like dude, I walked by it today and I was like, I just caught a whiff of like the cold smell of it because nothing was on there, but just what it smoked the night before, and I was like, holy fuck! I'm like, that smells fucking good. It's like walking into a good barbecue restaurant, like your favorite barbecue restaurant, and you're just like, god damn. Dude, I mean, when you smoke on it, so the fucking grill I got, right? I've just been using the stock setting. So you put it to smoke mode, it sits at 150, it pisses smoke. 5 minutes, it goes up to 200. It just does heat. Goes back down to 150, pisses smoke. I mean, dude, this is my first what is it? Retraction. I talked a lot of shit about pellets. I talked a lot of shit about pellet grills. Um, I called Paul the night I got it, and I was like, dude, I finally got my first retraction on the show. And he's like, holy fuck, let me call you back. And he's like, what is it? What'd you say? What'd you say? And I was like, dude, I got a pellet grill fucking 64% off. And I go, dude, I seasoned this fucking thing for fucking 4 hours. I seasoned it for. Boom, brought it down. And I was like, to the wife, I was like, I gotta throw something on this grill. I gotta use it. She's like, oh, I brought home breakfast sausages. And I was like, fuck it, let me smoke these breakfast sausages. Dude, my wife hates smoked food. The way I smoked these on there, she's like, I just did normal.
Wow.
I smoked these breakfast sausages for like fucking 2.5 hours. She's like, those were good. It's a lot of smoke, but not a lot of smoke taste. But you get a good grill taste.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a fucking retraction on me. I talked a lot of shit on all you fucking pellet grill dudes. You know what? Maybe it was so I can switch it to barbecue mode within 10 minutes. It's at 600 degrees.
That's crazy.
A full hopper of pellets is probably worth $5. Will last me 15 hours of barbecuing at high temp.
Wow.
So I talked a lot of shit, man, and I mean I'm shoveling into my fucking mouth now. So it is what it is, man. It's a good investment. I'm looking forward to putting a fucking solid brisket on there and fucking hammering it with some smoke. And yeah, so I got all this shit that actually goes into my cell phone. It's embarrassing. I mean, I think the embarrassing part is now that we're at the end of the season up where we are, probably is very similar to Maine, Massachusetts area. Dude, I copped this motherfucker for 64% off, and I got a free smoker, like free wireless probe, all this shit.
It's crazy.
So I mean, still fuck all the guys that are posting all these fucking pellet grill fucking things, because I mean, it ain't nothing to do. I literally I control my shit from my fucking cell phone, so it ain't that hard. Like, dude, I looked at this thing, and on the factory setting without my cell phone, I was like, I could play a round of golf, come home, and I'm still good. Without my cell phone. Without my cell, so I could use my cell phone, and I can fucking literally be on the golf course. Literally be on the golf course, be like, crank her up or drop her down, and you don't fucking need it. That's
so do you want to know something like outside of you and a couple of other people who I actually know in life? I won't follow anyone on Instagram that follows me that has more than 1,000 followers. Like, I refuse to fucking do it. Yeah, I just won't do it.
A bait click.
Because generally, those are the biggest fucking douchebags that I'm going to go through my timeline and it's just going to piss me off. Like some sort of pre-post picture with a cigar against a fucking piece of Wagyu that fucking A5 and I don't know, diamond crusted fucking cast iron skillet. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit.
You want the rough and
rowdy? What are
rowdy?
you compensating for, bro?
Yo, you'll check my grilling area. And I mean, even last night, I fucking did like a half smoke on some chicken thighs. You look at the patio stones below me, and it's like this motherfucker dropped a fucking greasy piece of fucking chicken. Yeah, I fucking did.
On the chicken thighs?
What's up?
On the chicken thighs?
Yeah, chicken thighs, man. I actually dig chicken thighs.
Dog, I'm all about. I had chicken thighs today. I'm all about chicken thighs.
That's what's for dinner tonight, man. I cooked fucking 6 of them on the fucking grill.
I'm about fuck that white meat, dog.
Do you know what I mean? I love me some white meat, but fuck, boy,
Mm-mm.
your fucking boy wants some fucking Hispanic shit. Some fucking, like, you know what I mean?
When
Dude,
it comes to poultry, I fucking go dark meat. When it comes to light, I'll do whatever. When it comes to life,
Any meat.
whatever you got, baby.
oh, I mean, if it's done on a grill properly, your dude's a fucking, I mean, I'm a whore.
Mm-hmm.
Whore. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to say boys and girls because, I mean, God bless your parents if you're listening to the show, but we are at a segment of the show. Very, very, Hunter, do you know what segment we're at?
No.
He's like, this fucking thing is so long. He's like, you got fucking so many spawns. Ladies and gentlemen, I used to call this, we still call it every now and then, but right now, we can't call it touching tips with JP and Wiseman. Right now, it's touching tips with JP, Hunter, and Jeff, or the one and only Rebar, Sir Louis Cigars, and El Fumador Loco. All right. If you have a tip for somebody out there, wait a minute. Touching Tips is brought to you by Sir Louis Cigars. When you're looking to swing that big boutique dick around to yours, you want to be busting out the shit nobody else has, hit up Sir Louis Cigars. Hit him up on Instagram at Sir Louis Cigars. Hey, stand out from everybody else, but have everybody else coming to you for what you got. Swing that big boutique dick around. Crap. Hashtag boutique as fuck. All right, Hunter, I'm just throwing it right now to your court. Give us a tip. A tip.
I would say I'll give you a tip that I learned. So when I went on vacation this year to Nantucket, I didn't want to bring like 10 million fucking smoking accessories, so I just brought this big beastly Prometheus lighter,
Fucking sick.
and it's got a dual punch on it. And I said, you know what? Usually I bring my cutter or whatever and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring a lighter I could fill up. So this fucking thing lasted me 10 days before I had to refill it, and I smoke every day.
Don't give us 10 days. How many cigars do you think?
On vacation, I don't get to smoke as many because I'm with my wife and the kids, and I'm at the beach. I'll go.
I'm going to say, dude, 10 days, you're probably 20 cigars.
Oh, way more. Yeah.
Okay. I don't get to smoke as much. He's like, I did 40 cigars in fucking 10 days.
Yeah. I
want to say minimum 20 cigars.
Yeah, 30 cigars probably for me. I mean, some days today, I don't know, 4 or 5, some shit like that. But I wanted to bring. I love these lighters. These are great, and we sell them, of course. The Prometheus dealer, and I bring my travel humidor, and I bring about 40 cigars with me, and I didn't bring a cutter, and I figured, whatever, who cares? So I go and pull out a fucking torpedo, and I was like, fuck, I don't have a cutter. All I have is my punch. So I thought for a second. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to punch below the point of the torpedo, kind of like I would do with like a chisel head or something like that, an LFD chisel head. And I punched the bottom of the torpedo, and the thing smoked perfectly. So I guess that's my tip. You can smoke any fucking cigar with a punch, even a torpedo. So, yeah, that's my tip, man. It worked for me. I had a moment where I was like, fuck, what am I going to do with this cigar? I was at the beach, and I said, I'll punch the bottom of it. It worked perfectly. So that's my tip.
That's a solid tip. You don't. I'll get to my tip. All right, Jeff, go. Any tip, it could be related. It doesn't have to be related. Go.
It's definitely not related.
Vodka's catching up now. I'm slurring.
My tip is this. So if you're getting into a new relationship, when you meet someone, that person will give you all of the red flags that you need to know why your relationship is going to end very early. So if you're fooling yourself and you're saying, "Oh, we got married," and oh my God, she fooled me, you're full of shit. You saw it from the very beginning, and you were so desperate for pussy or companionship that you ignored it. And now it's become a compounding problem that you have to now either compounding, either as Louis said, you need bleach and all that other shit to clean it up, or you're going to have to pay lawyers out of the asshole to get out of it. And you only have yourself to blame. So before you go on Facebook and start complaining about your ex and putting up all these weird relationship reposts about narcissism and toxic relationships, take a look in the mirror, pal.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta piggyback off of yours. So me and my wife, I fucking spend a fuck ton of. I spend so much time out here, so much time, and my wife's like, she was on me. So I mean, this goes back to this. She's like, you don't do anything around that. And it's like, so it's like, you know what? I'll buy 2 Roombas. I get a Roomba upstairs. I get a Roomba downstairs. I program on my phone. Boom, line all this shit up. Boom, done. Still, I spend too much time out here. So it's like, you know what? I started to learn actually, like, you know what? Like, hey, let's do this together. Let's do this together. So I actually, believe it or not, and I mean, I fucking hate this. I golf with my wife, but my wife's probably on my level, maybe better.
Wow.
Maybe better. Like her parents are fucking huge golfers, so she's always golfed. Like when we got together, I didn't golf. Like I had stopped golfing when I was like 16, 17. Probably been like probably 8-year break. And then I was like, I stopped riding BMX, and I was like, fuck it, I need a hobby. I need something to do in the summertime other than drinking at home. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just drink on the golf course where it's just as accepted. For those that talk shit about golfing and they're like, oh, you waste all the time. It's like, it's not wasting time. You're out there with probably a really good buddy, or you get paired up with somebody else you're going to find out you're going to act proper. This guy's going to act proper. You end up dropping an F-bomb or fucking slamming a beer. And it's just like, I got the next round. Or this guy's like, I got the next round. You're out there and it's just like, I just wasn't drinking because of you. I didn't smoke pot because of you. Like, I was just trying to chill because of you. And it's just like, dude, last round I played with my wife, last round I was with my wife when we golfed. That's when I discovered the Pink Whitney. I'd heard of it, never had it. And then the chick came around and she's like, we got Pink Whitney mixed with this. And I was like, fuck it, hit us that. Dude, the first like 5-6 holes, I was fucking swearing because I was double putting, triple putting, right? We get on to the back 9. This guy was as proper as shit with his wife. And he's like, fuck! Dude, this guy just started letting her have it. And I'm looking at him. And like the first 9, my wife was like, stop swearing. Like, these people are fucking proper. And it's just like, I was like, this guy ain't that much fucking different than me. You know what I mean? He may sit up in an office and fucking just run numbers. I sit up in an office and I fucking run the floor and I run numbers. Right? Dude, I was swearing. You could see him. He's just like, hee. Every time I would swear. Dude, we get on the back 9 and this guy's just fucking, fuck, yelling louder than I am. And I'm just like, oh, dude, I fucking started howling. Next thing you know, a hole later, and I was like, dude, you got a shotgun a beer with me? He's like, I'll do it, but you got to show me. It's just like, no problem. You show him one. And it's like, well, we got to do this one together. Dude, I'm doing that there, and his wife's just like howling. She's like, you never unwind, Kevin. You never unwind. And it's just like, yo, I was like, how often do you golf? And he's like, 4 days a week, 5 days a week. This guy plays executive, like fucking Toronto courses, like high end shit. And it's like, I golf 2 times a week on the regular, probably, but it's like I'm fucking hammered for fucking majority of it. And he realizes it. I guess that's my tip. Man, don't be above anybody else until you can fucking realize it and recognize it, right? Everybody's all on one level until it's actually there.
Also, another tip, open yourself up to friendship, because maybe your best friend just might be the person you married.
Yeah, but no.
Okay.
I mean, my wife's my fucking like. I brought home the bottle of what I brought home and a fucking 6-pack of the shit I brought home, and she's like, "Oh, I actually grabbed that this weekend for us to drink." And she's like, "Yeah, I'll crush it in 2 days." But dude, I totally get what you're saying. You know what? It's I don't hang out with my wife a lot, but you know what? We go golfing once a week where it's like 8-9 hours just us, and it's solid till they pair us up with a fucking douchebag couple. But yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's actually it's you marry your partner because they're your best friend. But then you're married. I mean, I'm only speaking of this after like 5-6 years, right? You know, you start to grow distant, but there's a few things that actually keep you together. Where it's just like, oh, wait a minute, like you're fucking tight, like you laugh at my fucking jokes, I laugh at your jokes. This has been a Pornhub / relationship episode.
As though there's a funny woman. Jesus.
You know what? You know
what are you even talking about, JP? Jesus.
What's that?
What are you even talking about? A funny woman? What has this show devolved into?
You know what? I'm gonna blow your mind right now. You know what this is about? This is about branding yourself. Branding yourself as either a fucking bachelor, a boyfriend, a husband. You gotta brand yourself when you're looking to actually commit yourself to something, and you want to run with it. You know what? What better way? Than to brand yourself? Hit up cigarzona.com. They do all my customized shit with my logos, my ashtrays, everything. Cigarzona.com. Look at this ashtray. The one and only rebar. Look at that catch. Boom. Saved. Cigarzona.com. Hit them up. Brand yourself. Everybody on Instagram now wants to brand themselves. You could be, a regular person. The champ. Champ.
Yeah, why am I not branded?
What
is my brand?
So what you did with your name?
Sell shirts that go down to your belly button.
Yeah.
Dude, boom.
Get it like a zipper shirt.
With faux buttons at the top that don't even button.
Totally.
There's no holes. There's not even any buttons there. It's just the button starts here. But you know what you got to do? Dude, brand yourself. Why not brand yourself? Dude, we'll get a logo made where it's just your shirt with all this chest hair. Or no chest hair and just fucking definition.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Everybody wants to brand themselves nowadays. And I mean, I talk shit on people branding themselves, not as a business, but everybody's going to brand themselves. Fucking brand yourself. Use cigarzona.com, promo code #rebar. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Mr. Sir Louis Cigars Hunter and the wonderful, the champ, El Fumador Loco, a.k.a. Jeff. Until next week, suckers, you fucking cucks.